Hello, everyone. My name is Punit. So, thank you everyone for joining today's Ask Me Anything session. So, here will we talk about the hackathon. So, this hackathon, AI hackathon with Meta Llama, is powered by Reskill in collaboration with Meta, and we have partners like NASCOM, AI. We have partners like Startup India. We have partners like Meta Startup Hub, Servam, AWS, who are just contributing their bit to make this hackathon successful. So, I'll just quickly brief about the hackathon. What is it all about? And then we'll be happy to answer any sort of questions that you might have. You just put your questions into the chat. So we'll take this up and try to answer in the best way possible. So the hackathon is going to happen on October 19 and 28th. It's a 30 hours hackathon wherein teams from across India will compete, and there would be prize of $3,000 for the first winner. For second, we have 2,000. For the third, we have 1,000 USD, and we have special prizes for the women, all women team. If their idea as well as their MVP is pretty good, so we are offering it a $500 to them. And in this hackathon, we are working on three themes. The first one is AI for societal good. So in this, you can use Llama models to create impactful AI solutions. The another theme is built on WhatsApp. It's pretty. Uh, I mean, everyone knows about WhatsApp. Now it's time for you to create an enhancing user experience as well as um, I mean, personalization on WhatsApp with AI. The third one is AI on Edge. So on AI on Edge, you need to create a AI for real-time processing on edge devices, and we have like AWS as our sponsor partner, who could give us the compute during the hackathon, as well as they are also providing bedrock solutions to build your solutions into better shape. We have Servam, they are also giving us their APIs, so you don't need to create the entire APIs for this particular hackathon. Use their API and build on the top of it. As well as we have different partners whom we are bringing in. We have mentors who would be there with us during the 30 hours hackathon. uh, those who will help and guide and ideate with you during the ideation part. They'll also do the checkpoints. So we have like two checkpoints, wherein first checkpoint would be on the ideation, the second checkpoint would be on the technicality, how you're developing it. Um, so this is all about the hackathon, like how we are taking it ahead. Apart from that, uh, like so I hope you have already registered for this hackathon, because the deadline of this hackathon registration is 30 September, and you need to submit your solution by that only. So for that, you need to create your team. If you are an individual, you can go and submit directly your proposal, and our team of expert committee will see the proposals and invite only the shortlisted teams. They will get an communication from our side. So still you have 5 6 days in your hand to do this task. In case if you have any sort of questions, you can ask us on the email ID from which you have received an email. Apart from that, we have also created a WhatsApp group for fast communication. You just go to the WhatsApp group and ping my colleague who was or the admin of that group. We'll be happy to answer those questions. And primarily, this hackathon is for the experienced professionals, like the expertise, including the developers, data scientists, AI researchers. Participants should have some familiarity with AI ML technologies, as well as strong interest in building impactful projects. So this is not uh, a student hackathon. This is like a senior professionals hackathon, and the energy would be tremendous. Uh, so if so, So here is one question: is the hackathon virtually? No, the hackathon is going to be offline for 30 hours, wherein the selected teams would come and try to build impactful solution. Yes, Akshay, for your question for WhatsApp Rec, is it limited to business accounts or even personal account? Can you clarify on what APIs would be available for building the solution? So, uh, in upcoming 1 or 2 days, we will share all the resources that we have got from our partners, the Llama AI 3.1 models, as well as the WhatsApp APIs, etc. We'll share over the email, and you need to build for both, for business accounts as well as for personal accounts. It's complete depend on upon you, like what are the ideas that you are bringing on the table. Naveen, can a prototype that uses Llama be considered as an entry, or it has to be fully end-to-end solution during the hackathon? So in this hackathon, uh, the model needs to be Llama only. We are very strict, like those who are using the other models, those which is not, we are taking further. Those who are using Llama are getting an additional weightage, and only those teams will qualify for the 30 hours hackathon. And you need to use Llama models to build on the top of it. And during the proposal, you need to tell, like what is your solution, how you are planning to build it, what are the APIs, what are the models that you are using it, what are the other services tools that you are using it, and just give it a synopsis. So on the basis of that, we will select the first round of entry. Can we submit and work on two tracks? Ideally, uh, like if you are creating a team, so only one proposal needs to submit on the portal. On the basis of that, we are just finalizing the final participants to come on the hackathon. Yes, Mr. Betagiri, yes, you'll also get some crowd credits if you win. So we have some amazing crowd credits from our cloud partner AWS. So winning teams will get some crowd credits, as well as the teams who are working there in the hackathon. They will get compute cloud as well as Bedrock during the hackathon to build on the top of it. So Rahul, I think I need to come back on this answer. Will we get travel reimbursements? So there are no reimbursements. Team needs to come by their own to participate in hackathon. Yes, we will get access uh, hosted Llama models as well. So this aim is more towards the generic questions. For the questions related to the technicalities, we will do another AMA in a couple of days. We will intimate all of you for that. So we will ask experts to come and join. So they'll answer all those questions which is pertaining to the technicalities. Justice. So here we have Nirupama, like colleague, says she will also help you to understand the proposal part, like how does it work.
Hi, folks. Yeah, so let me take up a few questions first. There's a question: is the hackathon the only way to get Llama Impact grants? Not necessarily, you can check the official website, which is also listed on the hackathon page to check out the other ways, but definitely do try your luck and your skills with us in this hackathon. Then, so will
So
embedded hardware be provided for edge AI track? No hardware or particular software as an assistant to the projects that would be built in the hackathon would be provided from our end.
So Vivekanand, so we are not providing any kind of hardware or anything. So you need to bring your own device, your machine to participate in this hackathon. So resources we will send it to you in couple of days. What are the best resources we can provide for this particular hackathon? Do we have to build everything during the 30 hours, or can we pre-build anything? If not, then what safeguards are in place so nothing is pre-built? So right now most of the teams have started working on their idea. They started uh, thinking on the same lines, but during the first checkpoint we will get to understand where all baseline of all teams are pretty same, and then the teams can start building on the top of it during the tenure of 30 hours.
So the whole concept currently is that we build together for the 30 hours that we are there. We would not definitely humanly be able to check who has pre-built and stuff, but the mentors and the judges that are present in the room do actually are actually very well skilled in handling those situations. So we would recommend building most part of your products and stuff with us over there. Although necessarily if you are building a larger product, you would have some things pre-built, or if you're building some startup or anything, then definitely that won't be an issue, but we would still recommend working with us for the 30 years. So, if we create a solution in hackathon, what are the licensing agreements? There are no licensing agreements as per. Will no, the Meta will not own your hackathon solution. The whole product is yours, and that is why we have a grant kind of a situation as well, so that your solution can actually grow bigger if it wins something or notice catches someone's eye. So that's the thing. We are not actually taking ownership of anything that you own or bring to the table. So, what are the guidelines for the detailed product proposal? The detailed product proposal would just mean you describe what, first of all, the theme that you're picking, then you describe what the problem you sought, that this theme inside this theme that you're about to solve. So just explain that in a bit, maybe make it a little personal, add stuff about how came to the situation where you want to actually talk about this thing and solve it. Then you explain your solution in the sense of technology used, what are your marketing strategies, how it is going to be a very good product in the market. So as much, I'm not saying bulk it up, but as much key features you add, as it that makes it more better for us to understand that you have an idea that your solutions, where your solution stands in the market or in the competition next to you. Mm. Uh, so for other models that can be used in the hackathon, you are supposed to necessarily use Llama models only. But in case you are trying to use any other open source models, we are okay with them. But the main Llama models are all from the Meta Llama components only. Should be from the Meta Llama components. Can final year students also participate? As it is already mentioned on the platform, on the registry hackathon page, a person participating just as an individual student will not actually stand a much bigger chance to be selected. You have to be maybe kind of an intern or practitioner, some research paper holder or whatever. Just describe it for us when you make a submission. Will there be any technical support or office hours provided during the hackathon to assist with challenges related to AI model development or integration? Definitely, we have a bunch of, I would just say the word awesome, uh, mentors, experts, judges joining us who will be actually be there with you for the 30 hours, along with some folks, who are, they are all well practiced into Llama, so no worries on that end. Okay, I just figured that my answer for the impact grant was not clear. So I was mentioning the link for the impact grant is actually available on the hackathon page. You can just check out the other ways how you can be eligible for it. And I ended it by saying that do definitely take that chance with us in this hackathon as well. Yes, a company can participate as a team as long as you are a team of up to 4 people, and you submit your ideas and proposals accurately. That it does not matter. It is like any other team for us. So coming back, I think okay. Can I need coming back? The main thing is we have received a lot of submissions, but the thing is we have already received a lot of submissions. A lot of ideas have come in, so we would recommend that the last 5 days are left to submit your proposals. Maybe take up the night, build a good proposal. We will try to send in a format as mentioned, but as a person I would say take the whole, start working today, by the weekend submit it, and wait for 4th of October, I guess. So that's there. For in case of any other doubts, as mentioned by Puneet sir already, reach out to us on the email which you frequently receive mails, or any of our social media platforms. Vishwa has asked, he has, I guess, registered, but is asking what to do after that. So once you're done connecting, adding your team members on your dashboard, what you do is there's a little icon that says submit idea on your dashboard only. Click on that. There are two questions. One is a PDF question, another is a paragraph question. Paragraph question requires a few words. You explain what you're trying to build, and the PDF question, as mentioned earlier, if I break it down in a few bullet points, explain your problems, explain your theme, why you've picked that theme, explain your problem, why do you think that problem is a problem, and then solve it for us. So your solution in theoretical manner should be there, what technology you're going to be using, maybe a marketing strategy you've picked, maybe a competition product you've looked at and know how you can make it better, anything that you can add so that your product, in the most um, common terms, I would say your product can become a good startup in that sense. So just that, add all of that in your PDFs and submit it on your dashboard. Gaurav, if I am understanding your question correctly, you're asking if the model you're building, can you collect the data beforehand? Definitely, of course. That is not something that can be done in a day or so. So please gather up all your technical assets that you can, and build with us in those 30 hours once you receive, if you receive the, selection mail. So for the clarity on themes, as mentioned earlier only, please wait. We'll get to another AMA soon, and we will clarify, have a, an expert on Llama, a person who can sort all of this out for you technically in more depth. So keep an eye out for that. So where's the question? Okay. Yes. So this rule you're saying is for the generic impact grant, but particularly for this hackathon, we are also allowing teams to be participants on the to be eligible for that. Other terms would be discussed there in the hackathon only. But all
So
teams
in
that get to
this,
participate will be eligible.
so on this, we will also come back and answer you on this particular questions. We have to check with Meta, like if they really need an entity to be formed before 2023, what would be the process? Like if you are going to be the winner in this hackathon, then the process for you would be different or not. So allow us some time to get back to you on this.
All right, folks. So for once, I will just show you where and what you have to do on your dashboard. I'll just share my screen. Give me a second. So I hope my screen is visible at the moment. This is what your dashboard looks like for all of you. I have actually made a random team and added another email ID of mine. So that is how you can do it and add more members. As already mentioned, the team you can participate individually or with a few more members up to four. So that's the first step, definitely. Once you are ready with your solution and the proposal, just get back to this submit idea. You will see three questions. A is simply what theme you're picking up. So let's say I'm going for AI on Edge, or build on WhatsApp. Then explain the idea and solution. It has to be under 400 words just to set up a context for us. So I'll just, for now, it's going to be dummy content. But for example, if I took up the WhatsApp theme, I would talk about building Meta AI, just a random example. Like so, then the last one is submit a detailed proposal of a solution or product. Already mentioned the format. We will be able to send out a draft kind of a thing for you soon enough. And once you are done with that, just submit idea. You will be able to edit it till 30th of September, but make sure all everything that you think is perfect to present your solution is there on the screen submitted to us on the dashboard. Parth, so as we went through this question earlier, the thing is we understand that not a complete product can be and should be built in 30 years. That leaves a room for a lot of errors. So probably make up your assets, probably make up some of your, different functionalities, and then come work with us for the 30 hours. So we're not setting a, 100% uh, barrier that you have to have a scratch project file and then start building with us. But if you come join us directly with a completely built in product, that is also not going to look very good. If there are any other questions, we did miss out a few technical questions. That is under the context that we would come back with another AMA that would solve all this for you. What I'll do in the meanwhile is actually copy all of these, and we'll be able to answer them next time. We'll remember to answer them next time. So I see one question which says, should my idea be brand new, never before implemented one, or is this acceptable to present an existing concept? Yes, definitely. It does not have to be completely brand new. It can be. If it is, I think you might stand a chance to win if it is exceptionally brand new and awesome. But yeah, there's no barrier to that as well. Anything that you build and with something added from your end. So even if you're building any another AI model and you add something from your team's end, that will give you great chances. All right, folks, we are here for another 3 to 4 minutes. If you have any other, you know, platform or hackathon related questions, I'm sorry, again, not the technical questions, then we would love to answer them right now. Or you can keep, so, you can keep dropping them on the WhatsApp channel we have created, and we will, shortly uh, uh, reply to them as well on WhatsApp. Karthik, so these are all things that are actually very relative to what happens on that day, what kind of projects we build. We see that there are approximately going to be 100 teams, so it's going to be a relative competition between UIs as well and even the functionalities. So you got to embrace yourself and work on all of those. Yes, you can use extra resources for those hackathon, but strictly for all the AI model component related stuff, all you have to do use is Llama and from the version 3.1 or more. All right, folks, I don't see any more questions. So, last reminder to all of you, submit your ideas before 30th September. Do it today, do it tomorrow, take a revision. Maybe you'll try to add something new. So, that would be done by the weekend, and you'll have a very good submission. We'll check all of those after that. Then, so yeah, the date to remember is 30th September. Another thing is, if you keep having these questions, please feel free to drop them on the WhatsApp channel, mails, on our mails, email IDs, and we would love to answer all of those questions. And there's nothing more. We would love to see you all in Bangalore. So yes, last date for the idea submission as well as the registrations. So if you want to add your friends, add your teammates, do that super quick. Yes, you can use any tool that will help you amplify Llama, but none those shouldn't be another AI model components, because that should be Llama only. Yeah, actually, we'll have a presentation there at the end. We will have a presentation there, and we will convey all the schedule and what you all need to bring for the presentations once you, if you receive, once we send out all the selection or rejection mails. All right, so no other questions. Rounding back to more two more essential questions. Once those teams that will receive the communication for selection, that would be 4th of October. To remember to, if you're traveling from afar or uh, wherever, just make sure you ca- calculate all your schedule and plan all your accommodations and travel. The hackathon actually will not be reimbursing for either of those. This session is actually live on YouTube, so you will be, yeah, this is the session. It will remain there upon our channel. It will not be removed, so yeah, you can visit it anytime. All right, folks, that is all from our end. We would like to thank you all for joining, and yes, we are waiting for all of your submissions. Thank you so much.